Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Ayo, Bo knows this, and Bo knows that. But Bo don't know jack. Cause Bo can't rap. Well, what do you know? The did-off is first up to back. No batteries included and no strings attached. No holds barred.
New Orleans, land of the Pelicans, and a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. For the Timberwolves, this is the last game before heading back to Minnesota. They are right in the mix with the rest of the playoff pack, but they can't put it in cruise control just yet.
Well, things have not gone their way at all in the first two games they've played against these guys this season. Losing 3 in a row would be really tough to take. Now is the time when they want to put a stop to that.
Well, a lot of pride on the line here, clearly, Steve. I mean, you don't want the embarrassment of not being able to pull this one. So we'll see what they've learned from the prior 2 losses and see if they can get the script flipped.
Checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Rubio and Martin manning the back. Bekovic is out there with the kid, and it's Wiggins, and it's the 3-shot's good. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Evans kicks to Holiday. Gordon on the wing. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Rubio with it. Averaging 9 points per contest.
Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. It's Evans on the wing. Back to Gordon. Evans hits to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gordon. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Gordon's got 5 points.
They are locked and loaded early. 3 for 3.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Rockets in Houston.
One way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, light it up from the 3-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home team.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
Now here is Holiday after the miss from Black. Here's Davis. Terrific design on the big foot. He lays it in. Davis has got his first bucket of the night. Timberwolves trailed by 5. The drive by Rubio. And Bekovic hits to Martin. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Poked loose. Davis with it. Gordon now by Rubio. Teardrop shot, and Davis can't get it to go.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Good. Wiggins has got his first bucket in this one.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Asik dishes to Holiday. Outside Gordon. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Put on Martin. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Timberwolves trail. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Black. Feeds to Rubio. Martin against Gordon. Martin the pass to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And now with this break, here are the premier class scores among rookies over the course of the next month. Rebounders in the game.
Well, the way he rebounds, I'm sure he has endeared himself to that coaching staff.
Yeah, and it's going to get him a lot more floor time if he continues to battle that hard in the paint.
And with the way he's burst onto the NBA scene with his play, you have to think this upcoming summer will be a long one for him. He'll be high on a lot of teams' free agency lists.
Well, teams might have missed on him or passed on him during the draft. I don't think they'll make that mistake again with him hitting free agency. He'll have the level. He'll be holding all the cards this summer in free agency day.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the inside. A Sheik. It's rebounded by Black. Minnesota in the lead. Wiggins dishes to Martin. Evans with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Evans with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Here's Davis, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a foul called on Minnesota.
You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument or discussion anyway that he might eventually become the best player in the league at some point.
New Orleans making some changes here. With he's checked in for Asha. Salmons comes in for Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Timberwolves also changing it up. Young's checked in for Nikola Peck. Brewer comes in for Kevin Martin. And Mo Williams subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And the ages add up, guys, in regards to Anthony Davis. You know, LeBron is going to be LeBron for a little while longer. But after that, there's going to be a short.
And Davis is right in the middle of it when you think about it. I mean, the ability to score down on the block and change teams' game plan with his defense. He's got as good a shot as anybody at being the successor to LeBron's crown.
Williams gets a screen from Black. Williams hits to Wiggins. Passes to Black. Lead away. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off and then he took advantage.
Pelicans trailed by 4. Here's Rivers. No good. Good D by Williams. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Evans kicks to Davis. The feed out to Rivers. The pass to spiked it away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Wiggins with the ball. Williams passes to Wiggins. To the wing right side. Brewer is just DeYoung. 6 to shoot. Charity strike shot. That one goes. Counts. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Now here is Davis. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento. Evans kicks to Rivers. Back to Evans. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. A name which was subject to some critique early on. It's actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
New Orleans making a switch here. Redette is checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Correa's checked in. Williams gets a screen from Black. Young with no one around. The offense offensive rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's the kid, a fader. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Now Rivers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. This is to Evans. Pulls from the top of the key. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that's the end of the first quarter. Offensively, pretty stagnant. Timberwolves. Let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been very good in the low post. I'm sure they'll be looking to continue that as the game wears on.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too, so they're really doing a nice job offensively.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Black, he's in at center. Levine is out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Corey Brewer. And it's Young in at the power forward position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended with 23 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, but nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Holiday, the pass to Fredette, to the middle. Miller dishes to Fredette. Miller kicks to Asik. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Asik's got his first points in this one.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Barea off the pick from Black. Barea kicks to Young. Now the dish to Brewer. Pass to Levine. Pocket four. Fires for three. Asik pulls it in.
Omir Asik, one of the premier defensive centers in the league. He's got size, mobility, and great IQ for defensive position.
Holiday attacking. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That free throw.
Way to shoot the rock.
Is checked in for New Orleans. John Selman, he's checked in for Asik. Evans comes in for Miller. Fredette, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Black's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Brewer comes in for Kevin Martin. J.J. Barea is checked in for Levine. And Mo Williams subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. The jump hook. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Asik, Clark, not just to deter at the rim, we all know that. He's also a voracious consistent guy.
Yeah, he really is. And, teams love to go small, but when you have a dominant presence at the 5, it allows you to go small at the other 4 positions. He provides that kind of big and that motor.
Seven seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Barea. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude?
All right, fellas. Still anyone's ball game right now. A few things.
Third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Gordon playing very well. He's got 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. And it's Ashik in at the 5. Here's Evans. Following the basket by Nikola Bekovic. Davis kicks to Evans. Outside Gordon. 5 on the clock. Left side Gordon. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Here's Rubio. Evans with some nice D.
That's an easy shot there. It's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's Holiday. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pelicans trailed by 3. Holiday attacking. Right side Holiday. Evans right side. Now here is Holiday, averaging 13 points a contest. And the shot is good. Holiday's got 5.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's the kid. He's got 8. Fades and shoots. And that one's good. He's got 10.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Doris Burke has some for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Campbell, during that last break, I heard Chip Saunders addressing his team. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second chances. He also communicated to his players that he wants to see them consistently beating the ball into the low post to get their bigs some easy looks. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Rubio after Drew Holiday's score. Martin the pass to Black. Hits the target from 18 feet. The kid's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Kicks it to Evans. He dishes it to Gordon. Back to Evans. Rubio against Howard. From 13, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
He should thank defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there. Well, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played for Arizona State.
Talk about a terrific game for the kid. He has 12 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
He showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of them.
And he makes the first, and this is the second. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight, and they've let it fly from downtown. Gordon dishes to Holiday. He kicks to Evans. Holiday against Rubio. Left side Davis with a tie. Cannot hit. Nice D from Black. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Yeah, put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Gordon kicks to Evans. No good. And Minnesota now the other way. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the board. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
The drive by Gordon. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Gordon's 16.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Back to what Steve just said, in terms of rebounding, they did not have a good time of it when they squared off previously.
And once things started to go bad for them, guys, they did go bad. I mean, they were that much less aggressive on the glass, and that's a no-win formula.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Miller's checked in for Davis. And then for Minnesota, Young comes in for Nikola Beckett. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And there's the basket. Good from Black. The kids got 9 points now in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Feeds it to Holiday. Pulls it from the elbow. That one wide left.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Bean passes to Young. Off target from outside. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to Sacramento.
The guys had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par. I think it would have changed everything.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
Now here's Evans. He's got 7. Here's Hasek.
That foul gives him 4. He's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
New Orleans making some changes here. John Salmons, he's checked in for Evans. Jimmy Fredette comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Brewer is checked in for the Timberwolves. Williams comes in for Kevin Martin. And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Fredette kicks to Rivers. Salmons dishes to Rivers. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Fredette. And another shot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact here.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Pelicans have got 60% from the line, 6 of 10. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Fredette drops them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Levine gets a screen from Black. Shoots off the screen. Misses off the right eye.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Rivers against Williams. Davis, the pass to Asher. It's Salmons on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
It's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Oh, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. Shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Levine. Now, here's Brewer. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Stolen by Rivers. He feeds it to Fredette. 59 seconds left to play in the third. And Asher kicks to Salmons. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. Minnesota with the rebound. The kids have got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Williams attacking. Fader on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Rivers, averaging 6 points per contest. Left to the wing. the wing chair. And here's Berea. It's a 5-point game. Here's Black. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. The kids got 13 points in just this quarter. Gets it off. No luck. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Timberwolves. And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's one of 7 terrific assists on the night from Drew Holiday.
And what you love about his ability, that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angle.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Black in its center. Brewer is out there with Young. And there's J.J. Berea, and it's Williams at the point guard position. And it's blocked by Black. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Brewer. From outside, off the mark.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense is nowhere around. He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Minnesota making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Young. Wiggins comes in for Brewer. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Williams. Now here is Holiday. Davis dishes to Gordon. Evans outside. Outside, Davis. Pocket 6. Holiday goes in. Buried from 15 feet out.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pelicans trailed by 8. Pass to Gordon. From 10 feet out, and that one hits back iron.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Wiggins with it. Evans picks him up. And it's Wiggins missing.
Boy, he really bungled that thing.
And that's Evans penetrating. The rebound by Black.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys. They're going to get out of the hole because he's not helping their offense.
Rubio the pass to Black. A fadeaway. Count the bucket. The kids got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of the last 6 passes inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ashik's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Martin's checked in. This update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, we don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
So it's Minnesota now. Following the shot by Drew Holiday.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Now here is Holiday. Holiday sets the pick for Gordon. Davis dishes to Gordon. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Timberwolves leading by 9. Rubio outside. High, Martin shot, and good on the basket. Book it. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field. Well, it's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Holiday goes in. Here's Davis. Davis, great positioning on the putback.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself in a good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind, know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in. That was beautiful.
Great overlook there. 13 points for Kevin Martin.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist total. They have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Now here is Davis. Lead away. And nothing but hair on that one.
Killing with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. Passes it to Black. Connects on the foul line jumper. The kid's got 30.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Outside Holiday. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Evans a screen on Martin. Holiday goes in.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back the pass to Wiggins. Evans against Rubio. Outside Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! Pelicans trailed by 14. Outside Gordon. The feed to Davis. Back to Gordon. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. That one rolling around and runs out.
He has just disappeared in this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Martin kicks to Wiggins. Rubio outside. The pass to Bekovic. Baseline J. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Bekovic. Evans dishes to Davis. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
Beautiful dish down low.
Minnesota leading by 12. Martin the pass to Rubio. Martin with it. Pass to Black. 8 feet away. And the layup's good off the glass. The kids got 11 points in the quarter.
He is really putting his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. And it's Evans in the corner. Can't make good off the pick.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Now here's Wiggins. Outside Martin. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. That's good. And 7 points here for Ricky Rubio.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. I think it can be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
Tonight they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play and it's fun to watch too.
And so now on the year, they have 35 wins to their credit.
And digging themselves out of a 2-0 hole in this season series, very significant accomplishment. And they still have another game to play, which will give them a chance to ultimately go 2-2 if they win that last game against the Pelicans.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the kid. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Rivers. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fredette. Connects on the 9-footer. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bean passes to Black. Charity stripe shot. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. The kids got 36.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Rivers kicks to Ashet. Here's Withy. Off with the layup. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they...